A Christmas Carol. Once upon a time, there is a man named Ebenezer Scrooge, a miserly and greedy businessman who cares for nothing but wealth. He dismisses the spirit of Christmas, believing it to be a waste of time and money. On Christmas Eve, Scrooge and his clerk, Bob Cratchit, sit in their cold office, working late. 7 years ago, Scrooge's former business partner, Jacob Marley, passes away. That evening, Scrooge's cheerful nephew, Fred, arrives to wish him a Merry Christmas. However, Scrooge rudely sends him away. Shortly after, two gentlemen visit the office, asking for donations to help the poor. Scrooge refuses, saying that he already supports prisons and workhouses. Later, Scrooge allows Bob Cratchit to take Christmas Day off, though he grumbles about it. That night, as Scrooge enters his home, he is shocked to see the ghostly face of Jacob Marley in the door knocker. Inside, Marley's spirit appears, bound in heavy chains. He warns Scrooge that unless he changes his ways, he will suffer the same fate. He tells Scrooge that 3 spirits will visit him over the next 3 nights. Then he vanishes. As Scrooge falls asleep, the first spirit, the ghost of Christmas past, appears at midnight. This ghost takes Scrooge on a journey through his childhood and youth. He sees moments of loneliness, his sister's kindness, and the joyful times of his apprenticeship. He also watches the heartbreaking moment when his former love leaves him due to his obsession with wealth. Filled with regret, Scrooge begs the spirit to take him back, and suddenly, he is in his bedroom once more. At 1 o'clock, the ghost of Christmas present appears, wearing a green robe and surrounded by a feast. This spirit takes Scrooge to Bob Cratchit's humble home, where the family celebrates Christmas despite their poverty. Scrooge watches Tiny Tim, Bob's sickly son, and learns that the boy may not survive unless the future changes. The spirit also shows him Fred's home, where the family laughs about Scrooge's miserly ways, but still hopes he will change. Scrooge begins to feel ashamed of himself. Before vanishing, the spirit reveals 2 starving children, ignorance and want, and warns Scrooge to beware of them. The final spirit, the ghost of Christmas yet to come, arrives in darkness. This hooded figure does not speak, but shows Scrooge scenes of his future. Scrooge sees people discussing a man's death with indifference. Then he watches a group of thieves stealing from the deceased man's home. Finally, the ghost leads Scrooge to a grave. To his horror, it is his own. Trembling, he pleads for a second chance, promising to change his ways. Suddenly, Scrooge wakes up in his own bed. Realizing that it is still Christmas morning, he is overjoyed. He rushes outside, greeting people with warmth and kindness. He buys a giant turkey for the Cratchit family and donates generously to charity. He visits Fred's house, where he is welcomed with open arms. From that day on, Scrooge becomes a new man, kind, generous, and full of Christmas spirit. Tiny Tim, with proper care, grows stronger, and Scrooge becomes like a second father to him. Moral of the story: greed brings misery, but kindness and generosity bring true happiness.